Hi gang, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through my 2021 luxury item wish list. If you're new around these parts, my name is Kate and I like to do fashion videos on luxury handbags, luxury fashion, but I'm also moving into productivity, motivation, self-care, and weight loss. If those items jive with what you like to watch and you think that you and I would be good friends, please hit that subscribe button just at the bottom of the screen, and I would love to have you back for more videos. So today I'm going to be walking you guys through my 2021 luxury item wish list. I can't currently take you shopping with me because we're in the midst of a 52-day lockdown here in Ontario. So let's go shopping virtually. You'll notice on my luxury item wish list that it is basically just accessories. And that is because of my current weight fluctuations. I'm trying to lose weight, and I'll put an I button up here where you can see my very first weight loss journey, the beginning video, and I'll be doing an updated one for you guys soon, as it's a new year, new resolutions, and taking on new health challenges. However, because my weight yo-yos, I am in and out of different sizes all the time, and I don't want to waste any money on buying clothes that aren't going to fit me in a month, 2 months, 3 months. So until I can lock down a weight that I know I can maintain, I'm just sticking to accessories to be safe because I'm not going to outgrow a purse. So the first item on my luxury wish list is the Chanel Classic case for iPhone 12 Pro or Pro Max. As you can see from the images on the website, the case is made from grained lambskin with gold tone metal hardware. Now, I prefer caviar leather for my Chanel purchases because it's more durable and less prone to scratching. However, this case does not come in that option, and I think that lambskin is a good second choice. Caviar leather is also more expensive and would make this case more expensive. And I do think it's quite reasonably priced at its current retail value of $835 Canadian. First things first though, I need to upgrade my iPhone. I currently utilize the 6S, and I've had it for many years. It's a great device. It's performed beautifully for me. I've never had a problem, except when it comes to storage space. Now that I'm shooting all of my video and photo content on my iPhone, the 32 gigs of storage space just doesn't cut the mustard anymore. I want to upgrade to the 512 gig option when I get the Pro or the Pro Max. So upgrading to the 512 gig version will give me room to grow as a digital content creator. Since I can't currently go into the Apple Store, I haven't been able to compare sizes. I haven't seen an iPhone 12 Pro or Pro Max in person. And I usually go with the smaller screen because I don't like my phones to be really cumbersome, and I want them to fit in every handbag that I own. However, since I'm going to be using it for videography, photography, and basically as a mini computer, replacing my laptop and my tablet, I might want the larger screen. What do you guys have? Do you guys have the Pro or the Pro Max? Let me know in the comments below why you chose the size that you did and how you're finding it. I would really appreciate your feedback because I need help making this decision. But back to the Chanel case that I want. I've always been really great about choosing cases that protect my phone really well, and I'm quite careful with my phone. I've never dropped it and broken the screen, never had any cracks, never had any software problems. So I expect that will continue when I use the Chanel case. The leather is thick enough and the quilted padding will help protect it if it does fall off my desk or if I do drop it on the sidewalk. I really want to level up with this Chanel phone case because given how long I've had the iPhone 6S, I know I'll have the 12 Pro for many years as well, so the case will serve long-term purpose. So the second item on my 2021 luxury item wish list is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis handbag. If there's one handbag that I want to acquire this year, it's the Pochette Metis, hands down. These were impossible to get a couple of years ago. Everyone was carrying them, everyone was posting them, everyone was featuring them, and the boutiques could not keep them in stock. So the Canadian boutiques are now stocking them. You can have one ordered and shipped to you. You can't go into the boutiques because of lockdown, so you do miss out on that in-store experience, but you can still receive the bag at your home. I would want one in the traditional monogrammed canvas all over, as you can see from the images on Pinterest. However, I also do quite like the one where the top part of the bag is done in the reverse monogram canvas, which is why I've included it in the images here for you to see if that's your preference. I love the size of it. I love that you can fit much into it. I love that it's not a mini bag, though I am partial to mini bags. It's practical. It would make a great work bag. I would not be precious about this bag and save it for special occasions. This is a bag I would want to use every single day as my work bag. It's a nice neutral, it goes with everything, and I think it really is a day bag. I love that it has both a top handle and a crossbody strap because I like to wear things crossbody and have my hands free when I'm shopping or working or listening to music and want access to my phone, or when you're getting your keys out. It's just nice to have your hands free, so I always love a crossbody option. So yes, the Pochette Metis from Louis Vuitton is very high up on my 2021 wish list. In keeping with the brown canvas theme for bags, this next entry into my list was a bit of a surprise to me, and it is the Fendi Baguette. I like the medium-sized Fendi Baguette in brown jacquard fabric with a double F logo motif. It has a front flap, a magnetic clasp, and gold tone hardware. It also has both a top handle and a crossbody strap, both of which are detachable. Now, Fendi is not a brand that has been on my radar in the past. However, recently I have seen my favorite fashionistas and vloggers and YouTubers carrying elements of the brand that I find particularly attractive, and I'm now drawn to the Fendi double F motif and logo. For example, Alyssa Lenore, who's a great digital content creator based out of New York City and New Jersey, just carries the Fendi Baguette with casual outfits and it looks great. It was a slow burn, but now my love for the Fendi Baguette is there. So this is a wish list entry item, but it is not as important for me to acquire as the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis because they are so similar. The next entry into my 2021 luxury item wish list is the Chanel Imitation Pearl handbag. Now you guys, to me, this is the holy grail of handbags. It is the handbag to end all handbags. If I managed to score this somehow, I would die happy. I wouldn't need to buy another handbag for the rest of my life because I would carry this every moment of every day and night. That being said, Chanel does not make this bag anymore. They produced them very briefly in 2019, I think as part of a special capsule collection or something like that. So the women who were able to snap up this bag at the time got a very good deal on it because now on the pre-loved market, they are next to impossible to find. I currently have found one on StockX and it is going for upwards of $10,000 Canadian. Yikes. So yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. So here we see the very fashionable Alyssa Lenore again, showing us how to rock the bag for both evening and with casual day outfits without it looking too over the top or tacky. So the next bag on my luxury item wish list is an oldie but a goodie, and it's the J.W. Anderson Pierce handbag. The Pierce bag came out of the brand's pre-fall 2016 collection, so it turns 5 years old this year. I loved this bag when it first came out 5 years ago, but I was in no position to be investing in handbags at the time. In hindsight, that was actually a great opportunity for me, the fact that I couldn't afford handbags, because given the popularity of it handbags and how that's grown over the past decade, I've been able to watch which handbags have become mainstays and which ones have become dated. As much as I love to shop these items on sites like Matches Fashion, Farfetch, and My Teresa, I really prefer to see them on my favorite fashion it girls to see how they style them in their own context. So there's this blogger named Michaela Babuskova. She's Canadian, but she relocated to Williamsburg, Brooklyn with her partner many years ago and runs her blog, Fuck It Going to New York, from there. I cannot keep my eyes off of her site and off of her Instagram. She's so aspirational and I'm super proud of everything she's achieved. She has the Pierce bag in both medium in all black and in the mini version in the color blocked black and white combo. I like both iterations, so I've included them both here for you guys to see. For my next entry, we have a controversial choice, but one that Michaela also works with incredible style and grace. And that is Bottega Veneta's The Pouch. So the hashtag New Bottega burst onto the scene in 2018 with the appointment of Daniel Lee as Bottega Veneta's new creative director. Suddenly, the new bag silhouettes were appearing on the Bottega runways, and the glitterati were flocking to get their hands on these handbags. I feel like it's also interesting to note, and not a coincidence, that before moving to Bottega Veneta, Daniel Lee worked under Phoebe Philo at Celine for several years. So the Phoebe Philo effect and influence is very present in his designs. I'm sure that combination of Phoebe Philo's influence and Daniel Lee's own creativity and talent is what breathed new life into that old Italian brand. And now, I need the pouch. Speaking of Phoebe Philo and Celine, I now present to you my next entry on my wish list, and that is the Celine So Sangle. I first saw this bag on our girl Alyssa Lenore on her Instagram, but then my passion for it grew even stronger when YouTuber Emma Hill picked one up in the new version. Once I started seeing the Celine So Sangle all over her Instagram, I was hooked and couldn't look back. Now this is a tote bag I can get behind. I could fit my laptop in here and all the bits and bobs I need for work. The black leather is incredibly beautiful and the strap is so versatile. However, the version of the bag I want to acquire touches on the great debate of old Celine versus new Celine, which I don't have time to get into in this video, but will be happy to down the road. Let's just say that I'm behind Phoebe Philo's designs 100% and would like to acquire an old Celine So Sangle. As I mentioned in my best and worst luxury purchases of 2020 video, for which I'll put an I button up here if you guys want to check that one out, my first Chanel vanity case made it onto the worst purchase list. So I'd like to redeem myself by getting a Chanel I actually covet and would use. And that is the Chanel Diana in size small. So Karl Lagerfeld designed and produced this handbag named for Princess Diana from 1989 to the mid-90s. So you would have to acquire this bag on the pre-loved market as it is no longer produced by the House of Chanel currently. You can find the medium version quite frequently on sites like Vestiaire and The RealReal, but it is next to impossible to find the small version, which is the one I really want. So moving on from handbags to outerwear, this next item is very popular and I'm sure comes as no surprise to anyone who lives in a cold weather climate. It is the Max Mara teddy bear coat. The teddy bear coat from Max Mara is so iconic that there are dupes created by every brand from high-end to high street every season. Modeled by Elsa Hosk on the Milan fashion runway for the Max Mara Fall-Winter 2017 season, the coat was an instant hit. I've tried the coat on in person in the Toronto boutique, but I worried that it swallowed me whole as I'm quite short. I'm 5'4", and it's a big coat. So I decided not to get it from Holt Renfrew or from Max Mara on that trip to Toronto. But after seeing Michaela from Fuck It Going to New York rock it every winter for the past few years, I'm now convinced that shorter girls can pull this look off. And living in cold Canada, I could really benefit from having this coat. My next entry is also a departure from handbags, and it is a home decor selection from Hermes, and that is the Avalon blanket in Camel. Here are just a few images I have collected from Pinterest, and you can see how others have styled up the blanket in their homes. Annoyingly, the current colorway that I am lusting after, the caramel color, is no longer produced by Hermes. So I've been searching the pre-loved market pretty avidly, and the average price is running about $2,000 Canadian for this blanket. So my final entry on my 2021 luxury item wish list is another accessory that is not a handbag, and that is the Acne Cashmere Scarf in black. A few years ago, I bought a black and gray blanket scarf from my hairstylist, and I live in it. I love it to death. Now that I've decided to really scale back my wardrobe to neutrals only, black is a huge staple for me, especially in the winter months. So I just feel like I'm ready to invest in a next level cashmere scarf, and the Acne one is everything I'm looking for. Oversized, cashmere, cozy, long, black. It's just the perfect accessory for winter. It will go with all my coats and all my handbags. This item is further down my wish list because we are currently coming to the end of the winter season, so I'm thinking more spring, summer, and what I could utilize at that time. So I might put this off until next winter. There are just larger priorities on the list that trump this one right now. So gang, that was my 2021 luxury item wish list. I really hope you enjoyed virtual shopping with me, and I hope that I can take you shopping in real life one day soon when we're all safe. Be sure to let me know in the comments below which item on my wish list is on yours as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!